Good morning, New Prague area schools and New Prague area community. Welcome to Supt Talk. We're here on a location at the New Prague Middle School. I'm very excited to be here today. There's been some renovations, and our second guest will actually be Mr. Gregor, the middle school principal. He's going to kind of show us around a little bit and tell us about some of the new updates at the middle school. Before we get to Mr. Gregor, though, we have two guests to my left here, Mr. Jeremy Biermeyer, one of our teachers here at the middle school, and also Sydney Stanger, a seventh grader at the middle school. Sydney has received a very nice award. It is called the Star of the North Award for 2016. I'd like to now introduce our superintendent, Mr. Tim Dittberner. Good morning, Mr. Dittberner.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for being with us today, and thank you, Sydney and Mr. Biermeyer. We'll have Mr. Dittberner kind of talk about that special award, but first I think we'll just go ahead and introduce you, Sydney. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm in the 7th grade. I enjoy things such as sports like mountain biking, running. I do weightlifting actually. I really enjoy going to school. I enjoy reading and writing and drawing. Art's one of my favorite classes.
How about your family?
I have one younger brother. My family really helped me with this award too. They helped me to write the essay that I had to complete for this award and helped me like edit it and stuff, so I'm just thankful for them.
All right. And Mr. Biermeyer, why don't you just, what you teach, how long you've been here, and then tell me about why, how'd you nominate Sydney for this award?
Yep, so my name is Jeremy Biermeyer. I teach 7th grade social studies here at the middle school. This is my 12th year. Already starting here. So the Star of the North Award, we got an email passed on from Maren Baller, who is the curriculum coordinator, and just looking for any students gifted, talented. It's presented by, I think, the Minnesota Foundation for the Gifted and Talented, and we looked at about 10 students. We sent letters home to the parents, so we asked students to write an essay, and then we chose from there, and we're really fortunate here at New Prague Middle School. We have a lot of students we could have chose from, but Sydney obviously kind of rose to the top. She always, inquisitive mind, I think, is really important, going above and beyond just what's expected in the classroom, which is really nice. She's always helping out others, helps out herself, participates, those types of things. She's really just a total package as a student.
Good. Well, it's following the New Prague way, going above and beyond what's expected, right? So that's awesome. So, Sydney, how was the news delivered, and what was your reaction to it?
Actually, they brought me in after class one day, and they had a team meeting, and so Miss Trewortha brought us cupcakes, and we had cupcakes and kind of celebrated. It was really awesome. I was shocked.
How about the reaction by your parents?
They were so excited. They found out a day before I did.
Oh, they did, okay.
So they had to keep it from me for a day, and they said that was really hard to keep from me.
Okay, well, why don't you both talk about the banquet or the ceremony that you attended. Was it up in Brainerd?
Yep.
Okay, up in Brainerd?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sydney.
Oh, okay. So I was actually really nervous. I had to make a speech, and it was really hard. But it was really nice. We had dinner. It was at a resort. There were probably, I think they said 250 people there or something.
Okay.
Pretty big conference for the whole state of
Okay.
Minnesota.
Yep, and so I wasn't able to attend, but I sent some stuff with Brian Triplett, who's a middle school teacher as well, just introducing Sydney and why she really fits the mold of what they're looking for. As a student who was continuing looking to grow academically and obviously athletically. She like she said, she's into mountain biking, but in those types of things. But why she fit the bill for, we were super excited when she won, just like she was. So.
Well, like I said earlier to you, I sent you an email. I said, first of all, thank you for going above and beyond what's expected too by nominating Sydney. And then Sydney, we're very proud of your accomplishments and being a leader in this school. We feel we got a great school district, a great middle school, and it's because of teachers and students like you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with Mr. Gregor and a few of our 6th grade students. Welcome back, everyone, to Supt Talk. As you saw from the first episode and our first guest, we're here at the New Prague Middle School in a newly renovated area of classrooms for the 6th grade. Thank you very much to Mr. Biermeyer and Sydney Stanger for being our first guests. And as always, we're so very proud of the accomplishments of a lot of our students and our staff, and that truly is the New Prague way. We are here to my left with Mr. Brad Gregor. He is the principal of the New Prague Middle School, and he has brought 3 6th grade students with him today. And first thing we're going to do is just have Mr. Gregor just go ahead and update us a little bit on the new 6th grade edition. Mr. Gregor?
Yeah, so we moved in after the holiday break. We have 12 full classrooms here at the new 6th grade edition. In addition to that, we also have 4 smaller classrooms for our resource teachers as well. And everything went very smoothly over the break, and I know the kids and staff are very excited to be in this new building here. Most recently too, we moved into our new office. So when you enter the new office area, it's a very safe and secure system now, where anyone who comes through the main doors has to enter through our office. So we're up and running with our offices, probably was the middle of January, and currently we're hoping this week on Friday that we're going to be able to move into our auxiliary gym with our Phi Ed classes. And currently under construction, we have some of our special education classrooms are being remodeled, where our old office area was, and we're going to have our DCD teacher will be in there, as well as our occupational therapist. Our speech pathologist will be in there, and we'll have some other offices too. So in addition to that, our construction is not done, of course. We have a lot of construction that will be going on this summer as well, in renovating our kitchen area, which will continue, our locker bank area will also be renovated, and also some other things with our heating and things like that too. So that's kind of an update of where we're at.
Okay, so I know we've got some students here, but I'm sure Mr. Dibburn has probably got some questions that he maybe wants the community to know a little bit more specifically about the 6th grade. So before we get to our students and asking them, which is the most important, how's this facility working, Mr. Dibburn, any questions for Mr. Gregor?
Well, yeah, just on the transition, Mr. Gregor, we've had, how many 6th graders right now do we have?
We have around 294 6th graders.
294. And they're occupying how many rooms here?
Right now we're occupying 11 of the 12 rooms.
Right.
We do have one of the rooms that's actually going to be used in the future, but we use it for like advisory and other activities as well too.
Right. And that one room is Spanish 2 of the 11. So for core classroom space, we still have really availability of 2 classrooms for growth.
That's correct. 2 classrooms for growth. Yep.
Okay. So what was the change like for the kids? What did you and the staff? What was the biggest difference you noticed?
Well, personally for me, I like having all the kids in the same building, and the staff too. I think for our staff and for our students both, it's just been a lot of excitement to be in this new building. We have a wonderful facility that our community supported through the referendum, and I know it's first class, and we're just very lucky and blessed to have a facility that we can all be in the same building now after about 9.5 years.
So, Mr. Gregor, as our videographer Mitch behind the scenes here a little bit, we'll have him kind of scan through the area a little bit, but you see, Mitch, when you do that, we've got some different furniture here. It's an open spaced area where you can use for instruction, the teachers can. You also see kind of a garage door over here, or an open space. Can you kind of talk about why it was built this way, set up, and how do your teachers use that as an instructional way of teaching?
Yeah, it really allows for us for a flexible learning environment, but also with our one-on-one digital environment. You'll see a lot of students out here during the course of the day working in small groups. Some of the furniture that we have out here right now is very flexible, so it can be arranged in different ways where kids can collaborate and work on different projects that they're working on in class. We also have the garage door, which you see over here, where the teacher can open the garage door up, can also extend their classroom out here. We also outfitted some of the classrooms with some very flexible, movable furniture, where it can be moved to different areas and different arrangements that kind of allows for kids to work together in those collaborative groups. So you'll see a lot of kids out during these resource areas during the day working on different things with their activities in their classes.
Why don't you introduce our 3 6th grade guests, and then Mr. Dittburner can ask them a few questions.
Sure. To my left here I have Dominic Berry, and to my right here I have Jocelyn Allen and Evie Zach.
All right, well, let's ask these guys. I'm going to start to my right here. Girls, what do you think about change? What's been the best thing about moving over here to the CEC?
Probably space. There's a lot more space. Our classrooms were kind of small at the CEC.
Okay.
Now they're like open and stuff.
Okay, so space, Abby?
I like we don't need to walk outside anymore to get down.
Yeah, that's nice. And it was, if I remember right, the first week you were here, we had below 0 temperatures all week. I think it was the minus 20, 25 week we had. How about you? What's yours?
I like the more the taller chairs. So like in the CEC we couldn't stand while we were working, and for these higher chairs we can.
Good.
We can sit or stand.
All right. Have any of your parents been in here yet to see the space?
I think so.
Okay. You haven't been telling. Okay. Well, good. So has anyone seen? I suppose they haven't seen the new gym.
We've had a few groups, 8th graders, that have been able to see the gym. I meet with 8th graders on Friday morning, so I've been able to give them a little tour of it. So there's probably 25 8th graders who have seen it. And that's about
Okay.
it for now. But Friday, we're hoping to open for Phi Ed classes.
All right. So I just one more question, and any of our students can kind of ask a little bit. Mr. Gregor really talked about flexible learning and kind of using these areas as an extension of the classroom. Can any one of you kind of explain what that really means? Kind of assume your parents are watching this and explain to them what flexible learning is and how you maybe come out and do some more group work.
It's easier, I guess, to work, so we're not all cramped into one classroom, especially in like if we're working on a project where we have to color and make stuff. It's just a lot easier to be in a bigger area.
Okay.
If you're working like with a group and stuff, you can all spread out around. Like you can come out here, you can stay in the classroom, which is really nice.
When you're working in small groups.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
You can like in the commons you can work in bigger groups, and I know like in Achilles we have that whole empty classroom that we can go in and work.
All right. Good.
All right. If you guys would just go ahead and go from the left to the right and just kind of tell the camera here a little bit, people watching, if you're involved in some things and maybe what your favorite moment of the 6th grade year has been so far this year.
Favorite moment has probably been coming here to see the new building, like, see the all new technology stuff and TVs here
Okay.
and new furniture stuff.
Okay. And what are you involved in?
Like sports.
What sports?
Hockey and doing track and field here coming up.
Good. Good.
Great.
My favorite moment is also coming to tour the new building and just seeing everything new and being the first class to be able to use it.
Yeah.
Going to be doing track this spring.
Track. All right. Good.
I really like all the technology here because like the garage doors are super cool and the teachers have the TVs that they can connect to their computers so they don't have to keep going back and forth. And it's pretty cool.
And you all got your own laptop.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Second year of that.
Yeah.
So that is
But we
nice.
did not get to bring it home in 5th grade.
Well, but now you do.
Yes.
6th grade, you have it all the time, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And I am in speech.
Yep.
And I'm a swimmer. I can't swim for New Prague yet, though. 7th grade.
Next year, though, you'll be in the new aquatic center, right?
Yeah.
Wait till you see the inside of that. That will be quite the sight. It is really nice. Well, you guys, thanks for being on today. We appreciate it. You guys are great students, and we're very proud of you, and very happy that you are enjoying the new facility. I know you missed the CEC a little bit. Not, probably not. But anyway, good.
Thank you very much, students, and thank you very much, Mr. Gregor, for allowing us to be here at the middle school. We hope you enjoyed Supt Talk, and that is always on the New Prague City Access channel as well as the New Prague School website. So until next time, thank you very much and have a great day.